So I wanted to see if the cheapest running motorcycle that I could buy in one day would get me back home. And if it breaks down, I gotta ride this horrible Chinese scooter. And we got huge plans for the motorcycle, so you're gonna wanna stay to the end. You're gonna really like this. Let's go. So obviously this is on the first bike that I found or tracked down or tried to buy. Anytime you're buying stuff on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, you kind of deal with a lot of people and a lot of vehicles, and it gets kind of, you know, cumbersome. So the first deal that I had nailed down was a 1979 Yamaha XS Special 750. We'd agreed upon a price at $500 and a time and a place to meet up. He'd give me the address and everything. I said, can I send you a deposit just to secure the bike so, you know, so no one else buys it? He's like, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna sell it to anyone else. And then 2 hours later, I get a text message from him telling me that someone else offered him $800 for it. Apparently some people's word doesn't mean very much. The second guy I talked to, he was selling a 1989 Suzuki 650, the single cylinder bike. We agreed upon a price, we agreed upon a time, he gave me the address and everything, and then 2 hours later he gets back to me and says, you know what, I changed my mind, I don't want to sell the bike anymore. At this point I'm getting a little frustrated. I had contacted a bunch more people by then, and this one guy gets back to me, accepts my offer on a really nice, beautiful motorcycle. This thing should be awesome. I can't wait to see it. How's it going?
All right, good morning, Sean.
Good morning.
This is Betsy May.
Betsy May, all right.
Yep.
Awesome. What is this thing?
It's a travel computer.
It's a travel computer.
Yeah, I put that alternator kit on there, and then I put this custom diamond seat on there.
How long have you had it?
6 years.
6 years? Nice. What trips have you gone on with this?
North Carolina a couple times.
North Carolina?
That's
nice.
where I'm from, yeah.
Nice.
I don't know what else to say about it. It's just a good bike.
It looks amazing. And this was the moment, and this was my face, when I realized I completely forgot to bring the cash. Okay, so do you accept PayPal?
I do.
Okay, because I completely forgot to grab cash. Now, if you want me to, I can go find a bank.
Just go ahead and do that. That saves you the hassle of having to go up there.
And then you would see the.
I can just transfer it to my. Then I can just transfer it to my bank account.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
It's great meeting you.
It's good meeting you.
Hey guys, this video is brought to you guys by Rockform. Rockform is one of the best motorcycle mounts and cases I've ever seen. And the coolest thing about it, it's got magnets inside the case. So this is a metal tank. Bam, connects it right on there. There's also a little piece that goes inside here. It's a much high-powered magnet. I forgot it, so we're gonna use this one. It's gonna get me home. Guys, go check out rockform.com and use promo code SRKCycles25 for 25% off your next purchase. This bike is amazing. These GL1200s are bulletproof engines. This thing's so teched out. It's got every feature you could possibly think of. This thing, you can change it with your time zone. It tells you, okay, I'm in East Coast time zone, and I can actually change that, and it'll switch to the different spot. Because you know, on a bike like this, you're gonna travel so far across the country that you just press a little button, bam, it switches time zones on you. It's so awesome. This thing's it's got electronic fuel injection. It's got gear indicators. I don't know what half this stuff does. This thing may have had more features in 1986 than what you would see on a Honda Accord in 1986. It's got intercom, it's got weather band, a CB radio on it. This thing should have no problem getting me back to my shop. This thing should have no problem getting me across the country. This is how you're supposed to see America. I love this motorcycle. Now, when this bike came out in 1986, this was the epitome of motorcycle riding. This thing had things that no other motorcycle had, and even today in 2020, this thing is still an awesome way to travel around the country. This track system is an anti-dive system that you can actually adjust. So when you get on the brakes, the bike doesn't dive as much. and you can adjust that so you have more or less depending on the weight of the bike. This thing right here is your air suspension control, and it also has a little valve right here that you can unplug and plug a hose onto, and you can actually fill your tires or the tires of the people around you. This thing also has a computerized fuel injection, which has the module is actually back here underneath the tour pack that you can see right there in access. And we were told that it's incredibly rare for the computerized fuel injection system to go bad or malfunction. They're just very reliable systems, even after 34 years. And on top of all that other stuff, it also has auto leveling suspension that it somehow has a sensor that can see how far away it is from the ground. And when you press that button, it'll level it out depending on your passenger. It's pretty amazing. Now check this thing out. They thought about everything. Now when you want to do your makeup after a long ride to make sure your hair looks good, they thought about that stuff too. And the best thing about it is right here is a cassette tape player for when you want to listen to side 1 of Blackfoot, Greatest Hits. Highway Song, Fly Away, Wishing Well, Gimme Gimme Gimme, and Fox Chase. Rockin' the 70s. Blackfoot's Greatest Hit. Have you ever heard of Blackfoot? Jackal, Cut the Crap. Vinyl Style. Is that just the name of the band? From the Heart, Greatest Rock Hits of the 80s. All right, so I'm getting a little lower on gas than what I'd like to be. I'm on E. I don't know if that's gonna flash or just go off. I have no idea. But we gotta stop somewhere soon. The bike was running great and I could not be happier with my latest purchase. And I was getting that feeling that nothing could ever go wrong.
Yo, what's happening?
It just shut down on me. I don't know.
Did it like sputter out?
Yeah, it's gonna spit and sputter a little bit and then just shut down. We gotta fix it because I'm not riding that stupid scooter back. Stupidest thing I ever did, picking this stupid scooter. Why did I pick this scooter to be the backup bike? I look like an idiot riding it. It's so small, it's so slow. So I ended up making it, and upon further investigation, I ran out of gas. Enough about that. The bike runs awesome. The bike still runs perfect. It was just a user error. Now, I did not mention what I actually paid for the bike yet, and I was planning on trying to buy a bike for 500 bucks. It was just not possible to find. I couldn't find one within a day. Maybe you could if you try harder. But we paid $2,000 for it. And when you think about $2,000 for all this, think about this. We paid $2,400 for that bike, and that was incredibly cheap. And that bike has nothing. It's a 200. This is a 1200 and has every possible gizmo and gadget you could possibly think of. Now I talked to Caleb and I said, Caleb, what do you think we can sell this bike for? He's like, we can probably sell that bike for around 3,900 bucks, or I think 3,500 bucks all day long. I got a better idea though. Now I know a lot of you guys have been watching my stories and following my stories and have notifications and are subscribed. There's a good reason why you've done that, and I'm gonna show you why right now. I'm gonna make it a story. Guys, I'm gonna give away this 1986 Honda Goldwing to someone who is gonna text me. I'm gonna pick someone at random. Posted it. It's in the air. So we talked to a bunch of people and chose a guy named Ryan who's gonna attempt to drive here all night long to get here in the morning from Detroit, which is over 500 miles away.
Hour and a half on the road. Ready to get there. Pick up the bike. Welcome to Ohio. Wait, Google's gonna tell you. Welcome to Ohio.
Yo,
Dude, he stopped.
he freaking got a ton of food.
Breakfast special?
Oh, hash browns, yes.
So you almost know nothing about that bike.
I know nothing. I didn't even get pictures. I just saw that it had a really decent paint job, and I've been looking for Goldwings, and I was like, yo,
You want to go show it to him
I'm
real
not
quick?
trying to spend 3 G's on a Goldwing. Dude, look at that thing, man. That's perfect. That is exactly what I was looking for. Dude,
It's got every possible feature
perfect.
any Goldwing has ever had, ever. Here's a CB.
Wow, look at that. That is sweet.
It's got the air ride suspension, auto leveling. You can adjust it while you're driving.
We
And all of it works?
yeah,
It works, man.
and this
Really?
little thing
It all works.
screws off, and then it's an air compressor.
So if you brought it to a pool party,
Yeah, you.
and you could fill up a floaty.
Yes. How much do you love 80s Rock
There you
music.
go. Look at that. Come check this out.
It's got all, it's got all
That is
your
rad.
favorite 80s
That
rock from
is
the hard
rad.
rock 80s hits.
Look at that.
You got the vanity mirror.
I dig it.
Check this out. Behind the vanity mirror.
Ooh, there you go.
What do you think, man?
Dude, this
Was it worth it?
Oh yeah, easily worth it. I was looking for a cruiser and I was just kept looking at old Goldwings and I kept texting people like I want an old Goldwing, I want a grandpa bike. That's what I want. Like I want something that's smooth. I want the box on this butter. I just need it. Like I don't care. 80s, perfect. Doesn't matter because it's still got everything I want. I just didn't want something that's carbureted. Yo, I saw you post it and I was like, done. I'm sending the text.
How much? From you looking, what's this bike worth? You think?
At a dealership, $6 grand.
Wow.
Private sale, you might be able to find one for $4, maybe. I would think, maybe. But the problem is finding one in great condition that you
Right.
know has been maintained.
That
well.
someone's been taken care of.
Yeah.
The problem is when someone gets their hands on it and they're gonna modify it.
Yeah.
They're gonna cafe race their gold. You know what I mean?
Yes,
They do
I
horrible
know.
things. They ruin the bike, and at that point, it
They
never
rip
gets put
off
back
all
together.
of this right here, and it's
Yep.
like, dude, you should have just bought like a CV750. Like,
Right,
I don't
exactly.
understand what you bought this for. But this is pristine, dude. This is so sweet.
All right, so if you guys remember, we did that trade for that one Harley Davidson, the cheapest Harley Davidson we got at the auction. This is what we traded it for. Wow.